We are in full up lamb season right now, and it's the time of day where we have to go take care of them.
Hi, I'm Rich.
And I'm Shelly.
Welcome to Air2Ground Farms. A big part of our regenerative farm is our sheep, and we're in lambing mode right now, and we have to take care of our lambs, and we wanted to bring you along. A couple weeks ago, we showed you how do we take care of lambs in the house with diapers and bottles, and if you haven't checked that out, you got to check that out. I'll leave a link to that. But today, we wanted to show you how we take care of the lambs that are out on pasture.
So it's the middle of the day, and it's a good time to work on this because, let me show you. Everyone's laying about, taking a nap. They're not expecting us to feed them right now. They really don't think anything's going to happen. This is pretty much siesta part of the day. Let me turn this fence off right here.
Step one.
Turn off the fence. Okay, so we have all of our tools. Rich has a net that he might have to catch some of the more spicy lambs with.
Right.
He's got a hook that a couple of them that are like maybe 2 to 3 days old may jump up. We've only got 4 that we need to catch and tend to right now. But what I like to try to do before we disturb everybody is go in, walk around, and see if I can just walk up to one that might be taking a nap and just pick it up and take it to where we're going to tend to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we're going to show you the steps that we do with the lambs. So after we catch them, we record data about them, like are they a single, a twin, a triplet, are they male or female? We then ear tag them, and we tag the girls separate from the boys, and we'll talk to you about why we do what we do with tagging. And then the boys get a little extra special treatment.
Yeah, we got to do that thing. So, all right, let's go. Let's see if we can sneak up on some.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk around, see if I see some.
One of the black ewes, twins.
Okay.
Number 8 has a single, and one of the goats has one.
Okay.
So that black ewe right there is going up to hers.
I see him.
She's getting hers all stirred up.
Yeah.
I believe. Nope. That one we've taken care of already.
It didn't work like it did the other day. I think they're kind of on to us because the other day I just walked up and was able to pick them up when they were taking a nap. So today we're probably going to have to do a little more stirring and actually catch these guys. But we'll keep trying before we really start trying to neck them with the hook or net them if necessary.
Let's find ones that we need to work. We know that there's 2 right there with black ewe. Okay, so here's one. Been right in there. I might be able to get her without, or get it without much hassle.
Okay.
I'll try. Hi guys.
It's your head.
Hi. How are you? So number 8, the ewe here, was a bottle lamb from last year. Hi girl. So she's very used to us. So what do we have? We have a little ewe lamb.
Hi, pretty girl.
Hi. So the ewes are a little bit easier because all we do is we make sure that their umbilical is short, and if it's not, we trim it and so that it doesn't get caught on something, and then we tag them and record them.
Okay, so one of the things that we've found is important for record keeping is we got these from Premier One. I know. And what it does is some forms. Let me flip to the page that we're actually on. There we go. All right, so we're going to record this little girl. Today is being, I know, Mama, she's over here. All right, so today is it's been a few days since we've had some. 4/16. UID is number
24008.
24008 from last year. Lamb ID is going to be 25023. 23. It's a female.
Yep.
Single.
Yes.
And
That's it.
that's it. All right. This is page 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So what I'll do is I'll set her down right here between my legs, and then I hold her right there while I'm getting things ready. So our ear tags, we have a 2-piece small ear tag that we have custom printed from Premier One, and we use with our ewes, because we plan to keep them, it's 25 for the year, and then 023 will be this ewe's ID number. So her mom is 24008. She was the 8th ewe born in 2024. This is the 23rd ewe born in 2025. So we use this 2-piece tagger, and one piece slides in there, one piece slides on here. I use a super lube antiseptic, and it just helps lubricate everything. It is not necessary, we just like to do it. It lubes everything and sanitizes it. I put it like this. I grab her ear about halfway in the middle of the ear, and it goes right through, and now she's tagged. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, we were painting the ewes number on the side of our lambs. So she would get pink paint, and she would be number 8. And that would let us know, one, that we have already taken care of them. And then if we had to match a lamb up with its mom, we could do that very easily. We had an issue, though, with a couple of them after we painted them.
Yeah, we were getting a little bit of, the moms were getting very confused, especially a couple of the young moms. We would spray them, and they didn't like the smell. Even though they were bonded to them already, they didn't like the smell, and they were kind of pushing them away. So we decided, let's phase that out. It's okay if we don't know exactly who goes to who from a distance. If we have to get them, we've got record of them. So we nixed that. It helps, but not if we've got problems with moms.
Okay, let's put them back together.
Here,
So
okay, let me.
most of the time, the moms will stick around while we're taking care of the lambs, and then we just make sure that they're back together. Okay, everything's good. She's going to have a little snack, and off we go. All right, I think we've got 3 more.
Yeah, those twins.
Yep, and then one of the black bellies. So she's laying there. She's over there. Her baby's probably over there.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Mama. You get your baby. Two at a time.
Okay.
Hang on.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Mama.
Now this net is actually for catching lambs, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, Mama. Okay. She's about to lose her mind. All right. All right. Let me see you, little one. Come here. You're all right. You're all right. Goodness. Healthy?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Spunky?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? What are you? You are a ewe.
And a ram.
Another little girl. Okay, the girls are easier, so we'll start with her. Hey, Mama, what number are you? 38?
Okay, does she need her
Let's see.
chips?
Nope, it's good.
Well, a little bit.
Sure. Hi, pretty.
This one we can trim a little bit also.
Okay.
There we go.
Where's my? Let's see here.
I'm gonna
Put
hold
that right there.
him between my legs right now while we get things ready. You've got her.
Alright.
Hello, Mama. It's okay.
416 to 38 25024.
25. 24. You're right.
Yeah.
5024.
Okay, female.
Yep.
Twin.
Yep.
I know, little one. So gotta get your earring. Okay. Wait, what's here?
Right.
That's all. That's all. That's all. Here, Mama.
Now our little boys, they're numbered a little bit differently. They just have a number. So this guy is number 18, and we don't really worry about keeping track of the year because the boys we use as lamb meat.
All right, 416. Just a minute. What number?
18.
18. So far,
Male.
24 females and 18 males. Twin.
Big guy. The middle of the ear between the ribs. There we go.
Now for the fun
comes
part.
I use one of these banders to castrate the males. So you put the band right on the end of these little metal posts, and then as you squeeze it, it opens up that band, and you slide the testicles through there, and then you release it and pull this off, and the testicles are down in the sack, and the band actually castrates them.
Okay.
And make sure both testicles are in, release it, pull, and then I want to make sure that I don't have, like right now I have one of his little nipples inside the band, and I don't want that. So I'm making sure that those nipples get out. There we go. And then I'll just check it. I have 2 nipples out and 2 testicles inside the band, so he's good to go. He's banded.
He's going to know it here shortly. He's going to act like he can't walk.
Here you go, Mama. Mama. Come here. There we go. Good job.
All right.
One remaining.
It's a boy. They sound like crying babies, y'all. All right, this is going to be 416. This is UID what?
16.
16. Lamb ID 19. Male, single.
Yep.
Okay. Here, let me have him. You do all
Okay.
that stuff. I'll hold him.
You got him.
Old guy. Hi. Mama's over there looking. She's a looking.
Okay. He doesn't need his belly button trimmed. Umbilical's good. He needs his ear tag put in. Middle of the ear between the ribs. Yep. Good. Okay. One thing I learned about this bander is don't roll the band onto it. If you roll the band onto it, it ends up going too far down the bander, and it's really hard to get off at that point. So you keep it right on the end of these posts. There's actually a little indentation, but to keep it here at the end, you have to just sort of put it on. You can't roll it on, and then it'll. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See? I know. Okay. So his little nipple is out. I have 2 testicles in the band. Band looks good. Okay. Let's get you back to mama. Okay, there's mama. Hi, mama.
Well, that covers another session of, quote, working the lambs. I don't think we'll have to do this too very many more times. I think we'll only have maybe, what,
About a
5,
half dozen, probably.
well, that's going to say 5 or 6 more
Yeah.
that need to lamb yet. But when we come out here and we do it like this, it lets everybody stay here. We don't have to take them all to the pens, and then we get it done in a timely manner. Let's talk about the reason real quick. Let's talk about the reason that we castrate so young. Last year we did not.
Yeah, last year, a couple of things. We have tried it where we castrated some and didn't castrate some. So last year, most of our boys remained as rams. One of them we castrated. There was no difference in their size at the end of the season when it came time for processing. So you hear sometimes that rams grow faster than wethers. That was not our experience.
Right.
And so that is not part of our what we factor into the equation. What did end up happening, though, is when it came time to wean the lambs, the little ram lambs are sexually mature because they mature at about 4 months old.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah, and the little ewe lambs are not, but the little ram lambs are wanting to go about their business.
And they just aggravate those little ewe lambs.
They ran them all over the place.
Yeah.
And so we ended up having to have our rams, which are separated, our ewes, which were, I think,
At weaning time,
at weaning
especially.
time. Yeah, we had the rams, we had the ewes, then we had the ram lambs, and then the ewe lambs. So we were running 4 separate flocks, and that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So it's bad enough, like we're going to end up running 3, and that's bad enough, but we don't want 4.
No.
So by castrating these guys right now, when it comes time for weaning, all of the lambs can be weaned together.
Yep.
We kept a couple of lambs as rams this year for breeding purposes. For those guys, when it comes time for weaning, they'll go live with the rams. So we will just take them away from the lamb flock completely. So this year we will only run 3 flocks when it's time for weaning. We raise Katahdin hair sheep. That means that they shed their wool all on their own. We don't shear them. And the Katahdin is a breed that is known for its mild flavor. They have fairly good parasite resistance. They grow, they're like a mid-rate grower. So some of, like a Dorper will grow faster, but their parasite resistance isn't as good. So we find them a really nice sort of middle of the road breed of sheep.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's Easter week here, and hey, if you need lamb, Air2Ground meats. We're your peeps.
That's right.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us again today, and until next time, bye y'all.
Bye, y'all.